Now, the ICPC recently obtained a court order allowing it to detain him for another 14 days while investigations into alleged money laundering and abuse of office continue. BKO, what's your reading of the unfolding trial of Malam El-Rufai?
As a Nigerian and as a journalist who also means well for our country, I do not treat any case of corruption with levity. So it is my wish that ICPC, EFCC, whatever agency, to put Malam El-Rufai on trial. They should take him before a court so that he can answer to the allegations made against him. I want to see them do this as soon as possible. I want to believe that the right thing to do is to not keep an accused person in detention while you proceed with looking for facts with which you can nail him. It is not the right thing to do. Get your facts and take him to court. After all, the case against him is a bailable one, and even the punishment prescribed by the law is not in any way very tough. I would want the Constitution or our laws to actually punish corrupt people a lot more, because corruption leads to even untimely deaths of our citizens. Where you fail to use money meant for hospitals, to build hospitals, you are, without knowing it, causing the needless, avoidable deaths of many people. Where you are supposed, why you refuse to use the money that you could have used to provide potable water for our people, you are inadvertently causing the death of people through some communicable diseases that could have been avoided. So corruption is capable of ruining any country. So I want to see people who have been investigated and prima facie cases of corruption proved against them, taken before the courts so that justice can be served on them. This is what I want to see. Whether it is El-Rufai or anybody else, whoever is accused of corruption should be made to face the music so that we can turn the minds of young people away from the get-rich-quick syndrome, away from looking for money through fraudulent means. Now back to El-Rufai. He's been in detention much longer than I could have imagined. I thought that by now he would have been taken before a court to go and defend himself. For asking for even more time to detain him will send the message that the body prosecuting him, the agency, prosecuting him has not found what amounts to a smoking gun against him. So I think that they need to do their due diligence, need to do a lot more work so that they can build a watertight case against the little man from Kaduna so that they can bring him before a court of law. No person is meant to be in detention longer than necessary. And there is no way people won't be arguing that he's been unduly punished if it takes so long to tidy up the case against him and bring him before a court of law. I've been reading all kinds of stories, some of them saying that he's guilty of money laundering, some of them saying that he bought houses in Egypt where he relocated to recently. But I do not believe in mega trial. And I've not taken those accounts seriously. What I want to see is El-Rufai being brought before a court of law and being made to face the music. That is what we want to see. I do not want to see an indefinite investigation of the accused person while he is in detention. That investigation has to be tidied up, ramped up, so that his trial can begin in earnest. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Otherwise, people will say, oh, his detention is political and all that. Yes, it's a good thing that the ICPC is following the law. They got an order for him, for his house in Abuja to be searched. They got an order to detain him. They are following the law in detaining him. But the point that I'm making is his detention should not be indefinite. His trial, his investigation will be ramped up quickly so that his trial can begin, and let's begin to hear his defense, what's going on in the court, not to detain him in perpetuity. That's not what we want to see, because it's difficult to defend that.
That's right.
I'm not by this saying that I trust him, that I'm sure he's not guilty. No, but every man has the right to be heard. Every man has the right to defend himself in a court of law. So he has to be taken before the court of law so that his trial can begin in earnest. Nigerians are waiting for that trial to begin. Nigerians are waiting to see what case the anti-corruption body has been able to build against him. They are going to see how watertight the case against him is. And Nigerians will be happy when they see that everyone accused of corruption is made to pay, is found guilty, and is made to pay for the crimes that he has committed against his nation. They will not be happy when they see so much noise made of the arrests and detention of some people on account of alleged corruption, only for such people to walk free because the ICPC or EFCC were unable to prove the case against them. what will be particularly painful is after all of this, after all said and done, the same man walks away free because they couldn't build a watertight case against him. They've got to do their job, do it diligently, but they must not keep El-Rufai in detention for too long before he's taken before the court of law.